Hi, I'm Carrie Hennessy and welcome to The Dirt. One of my favorite summer rituals is to take advantage of the abundant natural areas in southeastern Wisconsin. I love to hike familiar trails or discover a new woods bursting with wildflowers. So today I'm taking you along with me as I explore Mequon Nature Preserve, a place with special roots in Johnson's Nursery. If you've never been to the Mequon Nature Preserve before, it's located just north of Milwaukee in Mequon, Wisconsin. In 2000, it was founded as a site dedicated to environmental education for all ages, whether as a place for families to escape the city for an afternoon or for students doing field research. The preserve currently occupies 438 acres of land within the roads that surround it, and is a unique habitat of diverse native plant species and wildlife. Our journey begins at the North Swan Road entrance, which leads into Harvey's Woods. Mequon Nature Preserve is situated between two watersheds. This is the highest area, and all the rain that falls here drains into the Menominee River. This is water that would normally flow into sewers and need to be treated, but the entire preserve filters the runoff before reaching the aquifer. Welcome to Harvey's Woods, located on the west side of the preserve. One of my favorite discoveries here is the stand of leatherwood, a very hard to find native shrub. You can see how it gets its name by the extremely pliable stems. See how you can bend them? But you should still be careful when walking through. Just past the stand of leatherwood is another hidden gem at Harvey's Woods, an ephemeral pond. The word ephemeral refers to something that shows up in the spring and then is gone by the time summer arrives, usually when hot, dry weather descends. This small pond is home to 45 species of wildlife, including a robust population of frogs. From the end of April until the end of May, the preserve manager monitors how many frogs are living here, and I'm told that the noise can reach up to 80 decibels. That's as loud as being at a rock concert. As I move through the woods, I see an assortment of native trees: red and white oak, basswood, beech, and shagbark hickory. Harvey's Woods is one of the healthiest forests within 4 counties because 90% of the plants that grow here are native to Wisconsin. While you are here, climb the observation tower to get the full scope of the preserve. From this vantage point, you can see all the corners of the site, from Harvey's Woods to Gengler Woods and all the way down to the Education Center. Let's head back to the Pieper Power Education Center, where we'll meet the manager of the Mequon Nature Preserve, Kristen Geese. I'm joined by Kristen Geese, manager of the preserve, and for whom this place is truly a labor of love. Hi Kristen, thanks for joining us today.
Hi Carrie, thanks for having me.
Now, what can you tell me about this place that we're standing in front of?
Well, this is the Strike Family Wetlands, the headwaters to the Trinity Creek, and a really vital part of the Mequon Nature Preserve.
Now, what does that mean, headwaters of the Trinity Creek? What does that do?
Well, Mequon Nature Preserve is the division of 2 watershed systems. Everything on our east flows the Milwaukee River, and everything to our west flows the Menominee. So the Mequon Nature Preserve is really a giant sponge sitting in the middle of suburbia, filtering all the runoff water, everything from our cars and our farm fields, everything, cleaning it up before it hits our waterways. So it's extremely important if you think about clean drinking water.
That is, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And tell me about, there's a lot of activity that's been going on behind us. There's a family of ducks. What kind of wildlife can people see when they come out here?
Well, we definitely, at the Strike Family Wetlands, we definitely have a family of muskrats you'll always see playing around, eating some of these cattail, having a good time. In the winter, we have a great blue heron that never leaves. In fact, I think I've named him George. But these waters never freeze.
George the heron.
George the heron, what do you think? These waters never freeze. The ponds are fed by 3 artesian springs. Water bubbles up out of the ground year-round. He's allowed to get his food source, the fish and the different insects that stay in the ponds. So it's really a cool place to visit no matter when.
So even in the winter when there's no plants around, it's still a good place to bring your family and you can see George the heron.
Yeah.
And can you go snowshoeing around here?
Absolutely, yeah. Snowshoeing around the ponds would be beautiful. So you can come enjoy these beautiful flowers or in the winter.
Well, maybe that'll be another Dirt episode.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Kristen.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
There's one last place I want to visit before we leave today. I hinted at the beginning of the episode that this is a place with special roots for Johnson's Nursery, so I'm going to trek across the wetlands and show you the newest area of the preserve, Johnson's Woods. Before we venture into Johnson's Woods, I want to show you a magnificent oak specimen. This beautiful bur oak has been here since the 1830s. Before European settlers arrived, most of southern Wisconsin was covered with oak trees and formed oak savannas. It's a transitional area between a tall grass prairie and a shaded hardwood forest. The first settlers would have also seen buffalo roaming through these trees. Surrounding her are all her baby trees, and they're close together because of years of buckthorn crowding them in. But now that the buckthorn is being removed, work can begin to transform this into a model oak savanna that will blend into Johnson's Woods. Welcome to Johnson's Woods. This area is a long way from the cabbage fields that used to be here. Johnson's Woods is 5 acres of land and the vision of our company president, Chad Johnson. He wanted to show how to plant a woods the Johnson's Nursery way by using a mixture of large-sized trees correctly sited for the different soil types, which should result in a canopy within 10 years. Johnson's Nursery started planting trees in the fall of 2009. Fall is the best time to plant in unmaintained sites because of more consistent rainfall, and the trees will be able to root in and acclimate to their new home over the course of the following season. The woods is only 1/5 of the way done, but all of the woody plants and labor were donated by Johnson's Nursery and installed by nursery crews. All of the plants in Johnson's Woods are derived from local seed and genotypes, making them native not only to Wisconsin, but to the Milwaukee area. If you look at the contour of the land, it goes from lower wetlands to a higher ridge. This unique topography allows us to show which plants would naturally be growing here. Tamaracks and swamp white oaks reside in the lower wetland area, which transitions to the middle ground where you'll find bur oaks, hackberry, and serviceberry. The higher ridge is planted with trees that prefer a drier site like ironwood, red oaks, and shagbark hickory. Thank you for joining me today on my nature hike. Many of us don't take the time to smell the roses in life, let alone stopping to see what's underfoot. What better place than the Mequon Nature Preserve to slow down and notice the little things? The prairies and woods change every day and always offer new surprises. I'm Carrie Hennessy. Please tune in next time to get the latest dirt.